Hey, good morning, everyone. Glenn Calloway from the basement. It is Saturday morning. Hope everyone has a great weekend. We got snow yesterday. Yuck. Snow on the ground. I thought it was over. Um, First of all, I want to promote Monday night, 8 o'clock live on my channel, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be in conversation with my friend Robert Lawson. Bob Lawson is not only a record guy, he's also an author, and he's written three books. One on discography and recording career of Nazareth, one on discography and recording career of Cheap Trick, and his latest one was on the Guess Who, Wheatfield Empire, the listener's guide to the Guess Who, Robert Lawson. Cool guy, lots to say. We'll be on live on Monday night. If you're a fan of Nazareth, Cheap Trick, just music in general, you're going to love Bob. He's currently putting the finishing touches on a biography of little Steven Van Zandt, Miami Steve, from Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, and from lots of his own disciples of soul and whatever. It's going to be a pretty cool book. Not quite sure the details of it. We'll find out Monday night. But yeah, so check that out, please. Vinyl finds, CD, thrifting. Got all kinds of stuff here for you. I don't know if you'd be interested in any of it, but let's check it out anyway. Let's go through the CDs all picked up at a thrift store in the last couple of days. An album I used to have and didn't have it anymore, and for a couple of bucks, I thought I should grab it because it's a pretty solid album. It's Tracy Chapman's debut album. It's got an interesting title, Tracy Chapman. Who knew? But Fast Cars on here. This is a pretty solid album all the way through. I listened to it in the car after I got it, and I thought, it stands up pretty good. She's a talented woman for sure. Um, Tracy Chapman. Yesterday, I found a couple of interesting ones. I don't know if I would have bought these new or anything, but for a couple of bucks, Jim Croce. Am I a Jim Croce fan? I don't even know. I used to be back in the '70s. I liked some of his stuff. Don't mess around with Jim and uh, Big Bad Leroy Brown and Operator and all those. He had some great songs, and but I'm not sure if they stood up. I haven't listened to Jim Croce in 100 freaking years. I found this 2 CD set with his first three albums on it. So Don't Mess Around with Jim, Life and Times, and I Got a Name, and then a whole bunch of bonus tracks from 12. What's 12 to 27? That looks like about 15 bonus tracks. I have no idea. But for $2 for three Jim Croce albums, I'm willing to give this a shot. How the heck do you get this open? There it goes. Oh, and it all, of course, falls apart. What can you do? We'll fix that up later. Comes with some kind of a booklet here with all of the lyrics to all the songs. Interesting. Certainly a talented guy. Did he not have a guitar player who used to play all the leads with him all the time? I'm trying to remember that dude was. Uh, there it is. Marty something or other. Marty something or other. He was a good guitar player. He used to play the leads on all the songs. I think that's what kind of gave Jim his real signature sound. Some of it. So anyway, Jim Croce, and last but not least, Jimi Hendrix. I've never seen this comp before, so it interested me. It's called Voodoo Child. You guys, everybody ever seen this? So first disc is a lot of typical Jimmy songs: Purple Haze, Hey Joe, Wind Cries Mary, Fire, Highway Child, Are You Experienced, Burning of the Midnight Lamp, Little Wing, All Along the Watchtower, Crosstown Traffic, Voodoo Child, Slight Return, Spanish Castle Magic, Stone Free. Then it gives you some of the kind of stuff that came out posthumously Isabella, Stepping Stone, Angel, Dolly Dagger, Hey Baby, New Rising Sun. So that's not a bad comp for the studio stuff. Then the second disc is all live stuff. That's what intrigued me. Um, First song, Fire, and first two songs, Fire and Hey Joe from Winterland, San Francisco, 1968. I Don't Live Today from Los Angeles Forum in 69. Hear My Train A-Comin' from Berkeley. Foxy Lady from Maui. Machine Gun from Fillmore East. Johnny B. Good from Berkeley. Red House from New York Pop Festival. Freedom from Isle of Wight. Purple Haze from San Diego Sports Arena. Star Spangled Banner from Woodstock. I love Jimmy, but I could care less about that Star Spangled Banner thing. And Wild Thing from Monterey. So it's a pretty interesting set, really. I have never seen this before, ever, ever, ever. Okay, records. I got 3 records, vinyl finds, all related. My latest obsession. I love acoustic music, and since I started getting into Pentangle and Bert Jansch, and now John Renbourn, I can't get enough of these guys. They're incredible musicians. John Renbourn, I picked up 2 albums. The Black Balloon, this album is fantastic. Oh man, it's so good. It's all instrumental, guitars, a bit of flute every once in a while, but just a brilliant, brilliant album on Shinatchi Records. How's that? The Shinatchi label. Never seen that before, but man, this guy can play a guitar and not a bad vocalist. Oh, well, there's no singing in this one. So musicians, John Renbourn, Tony Roberts on flute, and Stuart Gordon on tabors. Recorded in Bath, Somerset. Anyway, amazing album. Have not heard these 2 yet. John Renbourn, I love his album covers. This is called A Maid in Bedlam, again on the Shinatchi label. Who knew? Both these guys played in Pentangle, but boy, they had their stuff is just incredible. So this one has some vocals on it, but John Renbourn guitar and vocals, Tony Roberts vocals, flute, recorder, oboe, piccolo, Jackie McShea, who is also in Pentangle, vocals, beautiful voice she has, Sue Draham fiddle and vocals, Keeshave Saith tabla, interesting. Mix of instruments and musicians here. This is going to be an interesting album. And last but not least, Bert Jansch. I'm telling you, this guy is just in my head. I can't get him out of there. I'm going to have to start charging him rent. A Rare Conundrum. This is like his 9th album or something like that. But it's on Kicking Mule Records. Loving these labels. I don't know what to say about this. I haven't heard it. Bert's got a bit of an acquired taste on the vocals. He's not what you would call a great vocalist, but he gets the songs across. But guitar playing, oh my God, the guy's incredible. So, yeah, I got those. And again, not much else going on other than I am really excited about Mr. Lawson on Monday night. And be back with 1969 on my Ranking the 60s. And thanks for watching. Have a great day. Thumbs. Just before you click off, press the thumbs. Up, down, I don't care.